It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is on my favorite episode of the Andy Griffith Show, the case of the punch in the nose. Just take a look behind me and you'll know it, in case you don't know which episode that is. And I want to let you know who the real culprit was behind the case of the punch in the nose. It's not often that Andy actually gets upset with Barney on the Andy Griffith Show, no matter how much he bungles things. But if there was one episode that nearly almost went there, it was probably the case of the punch in the nose. The episode finds practically the whole town of Mayberry out of character when Barney reopens an investigation into a 20-year-old case that found Floyd the barber, the admitted fist behind a punch in the nose at his iconic shop. As Barney pokes into what really happened to cause the punch in the nose, the whole town takes sides, and this results in many more punches thrown, even by unlikely nice guys like Goober. By the end, everybody's noses are bandaged up, and Barney finds himself in the exact sort of situation that led to the initial punch in the first place. As usual, in the Andy Griffith Show's hilarious history, the case of the punch in the nose is rooted in reality. According to one of the episode's writers, Sam Bobrick, who counted the episode among his favorite, the inspiration for the story was one of his uncles, who quite simply liked to punch people in the nose anytime they had a problem with him. Bobrick told the Archive of American Television some of the episodes were things that happened in my life. I came from a small town, so I add that value to the show, he continued. My uncle would go around punching people in the nose. Dog catcher came to take his dog, punched him in the nose. He just loved to punch people in the nose. So in the Andy Griffith Show, Don uncovers a case that hasn't been solved, a punch in the nose, and no one knows who is guilty. And he's going to open up that case, and it ends up with the whole town, everybody punching everybody in the nose, and it was fun. It was really fun. Bobrick said that the most fun thing, though, about writing for the Andy Griffith Show, his favorite show he ever wrote for, was how Andy and Don Knotts elevated everything he penned. He said, I loved it. I loved it. They had a great relationship, and we would do some of the routines that worked out so well, and they were two actors who made your stuff better. You know, sometimes you get into a situation where they don't make it better, but they did. They worked so well together, and actually what happened was that when Don left the show, I found it difficult to write the show. Then when Andy left the show, it was almost impossible to write the show. Most fans would agree that best episodes of the Andy Griffith Show featured Andy and Don playing off each other, and Bobrick confirmed that their special dynamic extended to the writers too. He said Andy was what he was on the show, really nice. Don, I became really good friends with and actually directed him in a couple plays. It was nice. It was a nice situation. I never had that kind of relationship again on any half-hour show I did with any people. Absolutely love that episode. I just think it's so fun, and I love Floyd. I think that's a big part of it. And how Barney has to get in, just shut up, and but he has to delve in and make sure this is solved. And you know what? Really, it never was, because they just did what they did before, a shake of hands, and none of that, you know. But that's Mayberry, and that's a reason to love Mayberry. That's all I have for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic TV, Facts and Trivia. It's on All in the Family today. It's on the character that wasn't on too much, but she played Irene Lorenzo, the next door neighbor, and she explains how she felt when she was let go from the show and why. And then on classic rock and country music, Facts and Trivia, I feel silly advertising this on an Andy Griffith, but it's on Paul Stanley of Kiss, and what kind of guitar he likes. I mean, not guitar per se, but guitar way to play. He's a rhythm guitarist, and he loves it, and he thinks it's very important in music, which it is. And a very intelligent man, so you might want to give him a listen. If you like what you see over there, please subscribe. And while you're over there in the comments, having a real difficult time finding anything cool country. It's just happened lately. I don't know why, but if you got something you want to see, let me know over there in the comments. And please don't forget before you leave to like this video. Thank you. I love you guys. I do. Have a great day. God bless you. Praying for you.